right, Matt Shelley here with Coach Mike Battles, head coach of the Handley Tigers. They're getting ready to take on the Clay County Panthers in the last meeting ever between these two teams before Clay County combines with Lineville. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm hot. It's been hot out there today. Our players, we've had a long work day, so I was ready to get in here and get in the office.
I hear you now. Let's talk about a little bit how y'all done preparing for Clay County this week. What's practice been like for you?
Well, practice has been good. We just have a lot of things to do. We know what Clay County, they're a good football team. They're real. Everything they do, they're going to make sure they do it right. So you have to be prepared for it. If you're not now, they can pick on you and they'll do it in a hurry. It won't take them long, find out where we're soft, and so we've got to be ready everywhere.
Okay. I know every week you tell me how important it is, the fundamentals, blocking and tackling is to this football team, to really any football team. But when you go in against a team like Clay County, who's known for being rough in the trenches, tell me a little bit about the importance of winning that battle up front, whether it be on offense or defense.
Well, I think our kids already understand. Our offensive linemen know that in order for our backs to be successful, we have to block. And if we block at the line of scrimmage, if we block at the point of attack, then our backs will do their job. So they're fit perfect. Defensively, we know we have to get out there and they're going to come out there after us just like we do them. We have to play good defense and make the tackle. We got to tackle them for a loss every time. We just got to make sure we get them to the ground. And I think it's going to boil down to those, one of those games where it's fewest mistakes, who moves the chain.
Okay. I know we had talked a little bit, I guess yesterday before the paper came out, about being mistake-free on special teams and not laying the ball on the ground, that kind of thing. Is that something y'all have really hammered into their heads this week?
Well, we just know our special teams, we work hard on them every week, and I'm sure Clay County does. But we're, special teams early in the season, you lose more ball games to mistakes and special teams than you do to anything else. And you go out there and a punt return for a touchdown breaks your back. You're out there on defense, and you're out there on offense, punt the ball, and they take the thing, put it right back there. You got to go right back out there and do it again. So it's just we try to remain solid in the kicking game, play bend don't break defense, and then offensively move the chains, and that's been our that's what we do. Okay. We're not going to be flashy or anything like that.
This being the last year that y'all will play Clay County as Clay County, does that add any importance or anything to your guys, or do you think Clay County is going to be gunning?
I think it's more important to Clay County. I know if I was playing there, with the tradition that they've had in the past years, and this is the last Clay County team, the last Panthers, and I'm sure that they want to go out successful. I think it's a great motivator and a great tool that they can use. But it's not, to us, it's just, it's just another ballgame, because, if we go 4A and they do, we're going to play them some more. So
right.
It's not like they're going away for us. It's their schools being combined.
Right. I know it's really early in the season to be talking about this, but winning this game over Clay County, where will that put y'all as far as winning the region race?
Well, I can tell you, this is just how we feel about it. If we can't win the region Friday night, we can lose it. That's as simple as it gets. If we lose to Clay, they're already up on us and Leeds. We've got to beat Leeds, or Leeds has got to beat us, and that we're fighting for second and third unless somebody can topple Clay. And it's just that's what it is. We won't win the region, even if we play our guts out and win. We won't win the region. We lose it.
The running game for the last several years for y'all has been your bread and butter, and y'all have made a name for yourselves and just hammering the ball on people. And this year it seems like y'all have another great stable of running backs. Can we see a variety of running backs playing in this game and making contributions, or are y'all going to find who's being the workhorse tomorrow or Friday night and stick with it?
We're going to play every back in that ballgame Friday night that does their job Monday through Thursday. That's what we always do. If you get out there and produce Monday through Thursday, we're not going to have any Friday night heroes. We're not going to have anybody that ain't practiced all week and get out there. If you do your job Monday or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then you're going to get out there on that field. We'll have stuff designed for you in places that you'll be and things that we need you to do, and that's just the way we are. If you practice, you're going to play. And we're expecting our backs, all of our backs have had a good week, and we expect to use them all.
Okay. We talked a little bit about this again yesterday, but For the people who haven't heard or haven't seen much of Clay County, what can they expect offensively, and what are y'all's defense going to do?
Offensively, they're multiple. They'll run some gun, they'll run some eye, they'll run some power eye, they'll run some wishbone. But they've got certain things they do at it, so they're multiple on offense. Defensively, they're a 3-4 scheme, and and they're probably pretty much going to stay to that right there. They'll break out of it if you spread them out all over the field. They're going to get out there. They're going to be in a defensive alignment that is safe for them, and so you have to be prepared for it all. Our kids, we've been working. We're a formation football team just like they are, and when we get in this one, they're going to do some things, and so we've got to be prepared for it. But they're solid as a rock. I mean, you don't fool them. It's not going to be a game where you're going to get out there and trick them and get a big play. That ain't going to happen. It's going to be rock 'em, sock 'em, just like us. They're not going. They may a halfback pass or something like that unusually, but we really don't. We don't fall for a lot of things because we don't know where the ball is anyway. We read hats as they do, and so it's not important to us who's got the ball. We just let them people take us to the football.
Okay. This game being here in Roanoke, do you feel like that's going to provide any kind of advantage for y'all?
Home field is worse. It's hard to beat Clay County at Clay County. It's hard to beat us here. So that's just a thing. That's a thing for both schools. I think it's going to be it'll still boil down to, and it will boil down to, if our offensive line does their job, and our backs run with their eyes open, and defensively we get lined up and will not back up, then we're going to be in great shape. It's just as hard to win here as it is anywhere in Alabama. It has been for the last 4 or 5 years. And so we expect Clay County to come over here prepared, and we're ready to meet them.
Okay. All right. Well, the Handley Tigers will be hosting the Clay County Panthers this Friday here in Roanoke. Coach, good luck to y'all, and thanks for having me.
We need it. I appreciate it, man.